The cameras were already flashing, the crowd already buzzing, and the energy around the red carpet was electric. But in a single moment, everything shifted. Heads turned. Conversations stopped. And the spotlight found one figure stepping into view. Kylie Jenner, dressed in a breathtaking red gown, instantly became one of the most talked about moments of the night, standing proudly beside Timothée Chalamet during one of the biggest nights of his career at the Academy Awards. Before we dive deeper into what really happened during this unforgettable night, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because the story behind this appearance is even more surprising than the photos you've seen online. As celebrities arrived at the iconic venue in Los Angeles, anticipation was already building. The Oscars are always filled with glamour, emotional victories, and unexpected headlines. But this year, fans weren't only watching for the awards, they were watching closely for one couple whose relationship has fascinated the public for months: Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Rumors, speculation, and endless headlines had surrounded the pair ever since their relationship first sparked curiosity across social media. From quiet date nights to rare public appearances, every move they made together seemed to ignite massive attention online. Yet the Academy Awards represented something different. This wasn't just another celebrity outing. This was Timothée's big night, one of the most prestigious stages in Hollywood. And then Kylie arrived. The moment she stepped onto the red carpet, photographers surged forward. Her red gown shimmered under the lights, striking and elegant, instantly dominating fashion conversations across entertainment media. Social media feeds began filling with clips, slow-motion shots, and close-up images of the look that fans would soon label one of the standout fashion moments of the evening. But what truly caught people's attention wasn't just the gown. It was the way Kylie stood beside Timothée. Observers noticed the subtle details, the shared smiles, the quiet exchanges, the unmistakable sense that Kylie was there not simply as a celebrity guest, but as someone genuinely supporting the actor during a milestone moment in his career. For fans who had followed their relationship from the beginning, the symbolism was powerful. Inside the ceremony, the tension only grew stronger. Timothée Chalamet, known for his transformative performances and critically acclaimed roles, had reached yet another defining chapter in his career. The Academy Awards stage has long been considered the ultimate recognition for actors in Hollywood, and the atmosphere inside the theater reflected the weight of that moment. Cameras occasionally cut to the audience, and viewers watching around the world noticed something interesting. Sitting among Hollywood's elite, Kylie remained composed but visibly attentive. Every announcement, every applause, every moment seemed to carry emotional significance. Meanwhile, fans online were reacting in real time. Search trends began exploding with phrases like "Kylie Jenner Oscars dress," "Timothée Chalamet Oscars night," and "Kylie supporting Timothée Chalamet." Entertainment websites quickly began publishing articles analyzing every detail, from the fashion choice to the body language between the two stars. But the story of the night wasn't finished yet. Because halfway through the ceremony, something unexpected happened that made their appearance even more memorable. A camera briefly caught the couple sharing a quiet moment during a break in the program. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't staged. But it felt real. Timothée leaned toward Kylie as the audience applauded another category winner, and the two exchanged a few words followed by a smile that quickly circulated across social media platforms. Within minutes, clips of the moment began trending. Fans debated what they might have been saying. Some speculated Timothée was thanking Kylie for being there. Others believed Kylie was offering encouragement ahead of a major category announcement. Regardless of the details, the moment reinforced what many viewers had started to believe: this wasn't just a celebrity pairing built on headlines, it appeared to be a relationship grounded in genuine support. As the night continued, anticipation inside the Oscars theater built toward its most dramatic announcements. The tension in the room was unmistakable. And as cameras again swept across the audience, Kylie remained by Timothée's side, poised yet calm, embodying the quiet confidence that had made her one of the most influential figures in pop culture. For Timothée, the night represented years of dedication to his craft. Known for his intense performances and willingness to take on complex roles, he has steadily built a reputation as one of the most respected actors of his generation. From indie dramas to major studio productions, his rise through Hollywood has been nothing short of remarkable. But moments like the Academy Awards are about more than trophies. They're about recognition, legacy, and the people who stand beside you when the spotlight grows brightest. And in that sense, Kylie Jenner's presence became part of the narrative of the night. Fashion critics continued praising the striking red gown, calling it bold, cinematic, and perfectly suited for the grandeur of the Oscars' red carpet. Meanwhile, relationship watchers analyzed every photograph of the couple together, noting the relaxed body language and shared excitement. As the ceremony moved toward its final acts, the emotional energy inside the theater intensified. Winners delivered heartfelt speeches, audiences erupted in applause, and the global broadcast reached millions of viewers around the world. Through it all, one image kept circulating online: Kylie Jenner in her unforgettable red gown, seated beside Timothée Chalamet on one of the biggest nights in Hollywood. By the end of the evening, entertainment media had already declared the moment one of the standout celebrity highlights of the Academy Awards. It wasn't just about fashion. It wasn't just about fame. It was about a powerful visual story, two of the most recognizable names in entertainment sharing a milestone moment under the brightest lights in the industry. And as fans replayed the night's biggest highlights, one question continued to spark curiosity across social media: could this appearance mark a new chapter for Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner as one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the image of Kylie Jenner stunning in red while supporting Timothée Chalamet on his big Oscar night is a moment that fans won't forget anytime soon. If you enjoyed this story and want more updates on celebrity news, Hollywood drama, and the latest entertainment headlines, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because in Hollywood, the next big story is always just around the corner. As the ceremony at the Academy Awards continued deep into the night, the atmosphere inside the theater in Los Angeles became even more electric. The audience was a sea of the biggest names in Hollywood: directors, actors, producers, and industry legends, all gathered for the same reason: to celebrate the most powerful performances in film. But among the glittering crowd, one pair kept drawing attention from cameras and fans alike: Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Throughout the evening, subtle moments between them kept fueling online conversations. A gentle laugh during a presenter's joke. A supportive glance when nominees were announced. And at one point, a quick exchange that looked like a whispered encouragement from Kylie as Timothée prepared for one of the most intense segments of the night. For fans watching from home, those brief glimpses told a much bigger story. Because the relationship between Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner has been one of the most talked about celebrity dynamics in recent years. When rumors of their romance first began circulating, the internet exploded with curiosity. Some fans were surprised by the pairing. Others were fascinated by how two people from very different corners of pop culture could connect. On one side, Timothée built his reputation through critically acclaimed performances and artistic film choices. On the other, Kylie had already established herself as one of the most influential businesswomen and media personalities of her generation. And yet, somehow, their worlds collided. That collision was on full display during this unforgettable Oscars night. As the ceremony progressed, viewers couldn't help but notice how comfortable the couple appeared together. There was no dramatic spectacle, no attention-seeking gestures, just quiet confidence and mutual support in a room filled with cameras. Meanwhile, social media continued to explode with reactions. Fans on platforms across the internet began sharing side-by-side images of Kylie's striking red gown, calling it one of the most memorable fashion moments of the evening. Fashion commentators praised the bold color choice, noting how the dress stood out against the sea of black tuxedos and neutral-toned gowns that often dominate awards season. Some even suggested that Kylie had intentionally chosen such a dramatic look for a reason. After all, the Academy Awards represent more than just an award ceremony, they are a global stage. Every outfit, every glance, every moment captured by photographers becomes part of entertainment history. And Kylie Jenner clearly understood that stage. But fashion wasn't the only thing drawing attention. Inside the theater, the emotional intensity of the night kept building. Category after category was announced, with winners delivering passionate speeches that celebrated years of hard work, creativity, and perseverance. For actors like Timothée Chalamet, the Oscars are the culmination of an extraordinary journey. Long hours on set, challenging roles, and months of promotion all lead to this single evening where the entire industry gathers to recognize the year's best performances. As the program moved closer to its most anticipated awards, the tension in the room became almost tangible. Cameras panned across the audience again. And once more, they landed on Timothée and Kylie. This time, viewers noticed something different. The two appeared to share a quiet moment of reflection, almost as if absorbing the magnitude of the night. For Timothée, the journey to this point had been filled with remarkable milestones, from early breakout performances to becoming one of the most respected actors of his generation. Yet moments like this, sitting inside the Academy Awards, surrounded by the legends of cinema, carry a special weight. And Kylie Jenner was right there beside him. For fans who had followed their relationship story from the beginning, the moment felt symbolic. It suggested a level of closeness and trust that goes beyond the headlines often written about celebrity couples. But the night still had one more surprise waiting. As the ceremony entered its final act, anticipation surged across the theater. Presenters prepared to walk onto the stage, envelopes in hand, while the audience leaned forward in their seats. The energy was unmistakable. This was the moment everyone had been waiting for. And once again, cameras captured Timothée Chalamet, calm, composed, yet clearly aware of the significance of the moment. Sitting beside him, Kylie maintained the same elegant presence that had defined her appearance all evening. Outside the theater, reporters and photographers were already preparing for the next phase of the night. Because after the official ceremony ends, Hollywood's most exclusive celebrations begin. The legendary after-parties. Among them, one event in particular always draws enormous attention, the glamorous gathering hosted by Vanity Fair. Known for bringing together the biggest winners, nominees, and celebrity icons, the Vanity Fair Oscar party has long been considered one of the most iconic events of awards season. And fans were already wondering the same thing. Would Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner appear there together? As the final moments of the Academy Awards unfolded, speculation across social media intensified. Entertainment bloggers began predicting that the couple could become one of the most photographed pairs of the entire after-party circuit. After all, the combination of Timothée's rising Hollywood legacy and Kylie's global influence creates a magnetic level of attention whenever they step into the same room. And when that room happens to be one of the most glamorous parties in the entertainment industry, the results are almost guaranteed to dominate headlines. But beyond the glamour, beyond the flashing cameras, there was something else about the night that resonated with fans. It was the sense that this moment represented more than celebrity spectacle. It represented support. Throughout one of the most important nights in Timothée Chalamet's career, Kylie Jenner stood beside him, not as a headline, not as a distraction, but as someone quietly sharing in the significance of the moment. That image, Kylie in her unforgettable red gown, Timothée by her side, both surrounded by the grandeur of Hollywood's biggest stage, quickly became one of the defining visuals of the evening. And by the time the night finally came to a close, entertainment headlines around the world had already begun writing their verdict. Kylie Jenner had not only stunned the Oscars red carpet, she had also delivered one of the most talked about moments of support in celebrity culture. A reminder that behind the flashing cameras and glamorous fashion, the most compelling stories often come from the human moments that unfold quietly in between. And as fans continue to replay the highlights of this unforgettable night, one thing is certain. The image of Kylie Jenner supporting Timothée Chalamet during his big Oscar night will remain one of the most memorable celebrity moments of the year. Because sometimes, the biggest stories in Hollywood aren't just about who wins the award. They're about who is standing beside you when the spotlight shines the brightest. Outside the venue of the Academy Awards, the night in Los Angeles was far from over. If anything, the excitement was only beginning. Limousines lined the streets, flashing lights bounced off the pavement, and reporters rushed to capture the next headline-making moment. For many celebrities, the official ceremony is only the first act. The real conversations, the unexpected encounters, and the viral moments often happen after the final award has been handed out. And once again, all eyes were quietly searching for one pair, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Inside the theater, the emotional intensity of the awards had finally settled. Applause faded, the audience slowly began to stand, and guests started making their way toward the exits. But even in those final moments, the cameras managed to catch one last glimpse of the couple before they disappeared into the sea of Hollywood's biggest stars. Kylie's striking red gown continued to command attention as she walked beside Timothée through the crowd. The dress, already labeled by fashion critics as one of the standout looks of the night, shimmered under the lights as photographers tried to capture every angle. But it wasn't just the fashion that had people talking. Observers noticed the relaxed confidence between the two. The quiet smiles. The natural conversation. The kind of ease that suggests familiarity rather than spectacle. In a room filled with some of the most famous faces on the planet, they appeared surprisingly grounded. And that small detail only fueled even more speculation online. Within minutes, entertainment blogs began posting new headlines. Social media feeds exploded with clips from the broadcast. Fans analyzed every expression, every movement, every shared glance between the two celebrities. Search engines began trending phrases like Timothée Chalamet Oscars moment, Kylie Jenner red gown Oscars, and Timothée and Kylie Academy Awards appearance. But the biggest curiosity was still ahead. Because Hollywood's most exclusive after-party was about to begin. Not far from the Dolby Theater, preparations were underway for the legendary Vanity Fair Oscar party, hosted by Vanity Fair. Over the years, this event has become almost as iconic as the Oscars themselves. It's the place where winners celebrate, where unexpected celebrity interactions happen, and where some of the most viral photographs of awards season are captured. For photographers and entertainment reporters, the arrival line at this party is pure gold. And naturally, the biggest question was whether Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet would make an appearance. As the night deepened, black SUVs and luxury cars began pulling up outside the glamorous venue. Celebrities stepped out one by one, greeted by a wall of flashing cameras. Designers, actors, musicians, and media personalities, all arriving for the celebration that marks the true finale of Hollywood's biggest night. Then, just when the excitement seemed to reach another peak, a familiar figure stepped out of a car. Timothée Chalamet. The crowd of photographers erupted again. Moments later, Kylie Jenner followed, still radiant in the unforgettable red gown that had already taken over fashion headlines. If the Oscars' red carpet had been dramatic, the after-party arrival felt even more electric. The two walked side by side, briefly pausing for photographers before entering the exclusive celebration. Within seconds, the images were everywhere. Entertainment websites rushed to update their stories. Social media accounts posted high-resolution photos. Fans flooded comment sections with reactions ranging from admiration to curiosity. Some focused on the fashion. Others focused on the relationship. But many noticed something deeper about the moment. Throughout the entire evening, from the red carpet to the ceremony and now the after-party, Kylie Jenner's presence beside Timothée Chalamet had remained consistent. Calm, supportive, and elegant without overshadowing the significance of the night for the actor. Inside the party, the atmosphere was very different from the formal ceremony earlier in the evening. Music replaced orchestral performances. Conversations replaced acceptance speeches. The tension of competition dissolved into celebration. And somewhere within that lively crowd, Timothée and Kylie continued to attract attention. Several guests were seen greeting the couple, congratulating Timothée for another remarkable year in his career. Industry insiders often say that nights like this are where Hollywood relationships deepen, where directors meet actors for future projects, where creative ideas begin forming over casual conversations. For someone like Timothée Chalamet, these gatherings represent more than social events. They are moments where the next chapters of a career often begin. And for Kylie Jenner, who has built a global empire beyond the entertainment industry, the environment was just as familiar. As a business mogul and cultural icon, she understands the power of visibility and timing. That combination made their appearance together even more fascinating. Because while the world watched them through headlines and viral photos, the couple themselves seemed surprisingly comfortable moving through the night. Observers described them laughing with friends, sharing conversations with other celebrities, and occasionally stepping aside from the crowd for quieter moments. Those glimpses, brief but genuine, only reinforced the narrative that had developed throughout the evening. This wasn't just a celebrity appearance. It was a shared milestone. Meanwhile, fans online continued dissecting every detail of the night. Fashion analysts debated whether Kylie's red gown might become one of the most memorable Oscars looks of the decade. Relationship watchers discussed what the couple's public appearances might mean for their future. Some even pointed out how different this moment felt compared to the early days of their rumored relationship. Back then, sightings were rare. Public appearances were subtle. The mystery surrounding them only fueled endless speculation. But tonight felt different. Tonight, they stood together on one of the most visible stages in the world. And that shift didn't go unnoticed. By the early hours of the morning, entertainment headlines had already begun summarizing the biggest moments from the Academy Awards night. There were historic wins, emotional speeches, and unforgettable performances. Yet among those stories, one narrative kept appearing again and again. Kylie Jenner stunning in red while supporting Timothée Chalamet during his big Oscar night. It was the kind of moment Hollywood loves: fashion, fame, romance, and ambition all colliding under the brightest lights in the entertainment industry. And even after the music faded and the after-party slowly wound down, the images from that night continued circulating around the world. Because sometimes the most powerful memories from awards season aren't just about who takes home the trophy. They're about the human moments unfolding quietly behind the scenes. The supportive glance. The shared excitement. The feeling of standing beside someone during one of the most important nights of their life. For Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, the Oscars night delivered exactly that kind of moment. A moment that fans, photographers, and entertainment headlines will likely keep revisiting for a long time to come. By the time the celebrations surrounding the Academy Awards began to wind down, the night had already cemented itself as one of the most memorable evenings of the year in Los Angeles. For fans watching around the world, the headlines were already forming, the viral clips were already circulating, and the images from the red carpet were dominating entertainment media. Yet one moment continued to stand out above the rest. The striking image of Kylie Jenner in her unforgettable red gown, standing beside Timothée Chalamet, supporting him during one of the most significant nights of his career. As the after-party slowly quieted and guests began leaving the glamorous venues, the buzz surrounding their appearance showed no signs of slowing down. Entertainment reporters gathered outside exclusive events, hoping to catch just one more glimpse of the couple before the night officially ended. Inside Hollywood circles, conversations were already beginning to reflect on what the evening might mean, not just for Timothée's career, but for the public perception of the couple. Because celebrity appearances at events like the Oscars are never just about showing up. Every detail, from fashion choices to body language, gets analyzed by millions of viewers. And this night delivered plenty to talk about. Fashion experts quickly began ranking the most unforgettable red carpet looks of the evening. In multiple lists appearing across entertainment websites and style magazines, Kylie Jenner's bold red gown consistently appeared among the top highlights. The color alone carried powerful symbolism. Red on the Oscars carpet often represents confidence, attention, and cinematic drama, perfectly matching the grand atmosphere of Hollywood's most prestigious event. The sleek silhouette, combined with Kylie's poised presence, created a visual moment that photographers simply couldn't ignore. But fashion was only one piece of the story. Another layer of intrigue came from the continued fascination with Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet as a couple. From the earliest whispers of their relationship to their rare public appearances together, fans have remained intensely curious about their dynamic. Part of that curiosity stems from how different their public personas appear at first glance. Timothée Chalamet is widely known for his dedication to challenging film roles and artistic storytelling. His performances have earned praise from critics, filmmakers, and audiences alike, making him one of the most respected actors of his generation. Kylie Jenner, meanwhile, built her empire in a completely different arena. Rising to global fame through media exposure and entrepreneurship, she transformed her personal brand into a massive business success, becoming one of the most influential figures in modern celebrity culture. Two different worlds. Two different paths to fame. Yet on this particular night, those worlds seemed to align seamlessly. As the night progressed and guests continued leaving the Vanity Fair Oscar party, hosted by Vanity Fair, several photographers captured additional glimpses of the couple departing together. The energy outside the venue was calmer now, but flashes still illuminated the sidewalk as cars arrived and departed. Timothée appeared relaxed, exchanging brief greetings with photographers before stepping toward the waiting vehicle. Kylie followed moments later. Even after hours of events, cameras, and conversations, she still looked composed. The red gown that had captured global attention earlier in the evening continued to shimmer under the street lights, making the moment feel almost cinematic. And once again, fans online noticed something subtle but meaningful. Before entering the car, Timothée briefly turned toward Kylie, sharing a quiet comment that made her smile. It was a small interaction, lasting only seconds, but those are often the moments that resonate most with audiences. Because behind the spectacle of award ceremonies and celebrity headlines, viewers are often drawn to authenticity. Moments that feel unscripted. Moments that feel human. Within minutes, those final photos began circulating across social media platforms. Entertainment accounts posted them alongside captions highlighting the couple's appearance throughout the night. Some posts focused on the fashion. Others focused on the relationship. But nearly all of them agreed on one thing: the pair had delivered one of the most talked about celebrity appearances of the entire Academy Awards season. Meanwhile, industry analysts began reflecting on Timothée Chalamet's continued rise in Hollywood. Over the past several years, his film choices and performances have positioned him among the most exciting actors working today. Events like the Oscars serve as milestones in that journey. They represent recognition not just from audiences, but from the filmmaking community itself. And when those moments happen, the people standing beside you often become part of the story. That's why Kylie Jenner's presence resonated so strongly with viewers. She wasn't on stage accepting an award. she wasn't delivering a speech. Yet her appearance still became one of the defining visuals of the evening. In a world where celebrity relationships are often surrounded by speculation and fleeting headlines, the calm, supportive energy between the two stood out. Perhaps that's why fans couldn't stop talking about it. By the following morning, entertainment outlets across the globe had already begun publishing recap articles about the biggest highlights from the Academy Awards night. Lists of best-dressed celebrities appeared online. Viral video compilations gathered millions of views. And once again, Kylie Jenner's red gown and her presence beside Timothée Chalamet appeared near the top of many of those stories. For Hollywood watchers, the moment carried a kind of cinematic symmetry. An actor reaching another major milestone in his career. A globally recognized celebrity standing beside him in quiet support. And the entire scene unfolding beneath the dazzling lights of the Oscar stage. Moments like that are rare. Not because celebrities attend awards shows every year, they do. But because sometimes, everything aligns perfectly. The fashion. The atmosphere. The emotion. The timing. And when those elements come together, they create images that linger in the public imagination long after the event itself has ended. For Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, the Academy Awards night delivered exactly that kind of moment. A moment of glamour. A moment of celebration. And perhaps most importantly, a moment of shared experience under the brightest spotlight Hollywood has to offer. Long after the red carpet was rolled away and the after-parties faded into the early morning hours, one image continued circulating across entertainment media around the world. Kylie Jenner in a stunning red gown. Standing beside Timothée Chalamet. Supporting him on one of the biggest nights of his life. And judging by the reaction from fans, photographers, and headlines everywhere, it's a moment that will remain part of Hollywood's award season history for a long time to come. As the morning after the Academy Awards slowly arrived in Los Angeles, the city that had spent the entire night glowing under flashing cameras began to quiet down. Limousines disappeared from the streets, red carpets were rolled away, and exhausted production crews packed up equipment after broadcasting one of the biggest nights in entertainment. But online, the story was only getting bigger. Clips from the ceremony continued spreading across social media platforms. Fashion blogs posted detailed breakdowns of the best looks from the evening. Entertainment channels uploaded highlight reels capturing the most emotional speeches, the loudest applause, and the most unforgettable celebrity reactions. And among those countless viral moments, one image kept resurfacing again and again. Kylie Jenner, standing in a bold red gown that seemed to command every camera in the room, quietly supporting Timothée Chalamet during one of the most important nights of his career. For many fans, the moment felt almost cinematic in itself. Because while the Oscars are designed to celebrate movies, sometimes the real-life stories unfolding in the audience become just as compelling as the films being honored on stage. Throughout the entire evening, viewers noticed how composed the couple appeared together. There were no over-the-top displays, no dramatic attempts to steal attention from the ceremony. Instead, there was a calm energy between them that stood out in a room filled with flashing cameras and global media attention. That sense of authenticity became a major talking point the next morning. Entertainment analysts began discussing how rare it is for celebrity couples to maintain that kind of natural presence during events as intense as the Academy Awards. The pressure of millions of viewers, the constant presence of photographers, and the unpredictability of live television can turn even small gestures into viral